What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Stray Rats collaboration with New Balance on the 991 in this black and pink colorway. Today's video is sponsored by the good people from Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find on Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below, and you'll see they sell 4 different insole options. So really depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, whether it's for a pair of winter boots or for sneakers, you're gonna find there's an insole for everybody. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and I honestly stand by their products. They truly are very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout to get 15% off your entire purchase. So this is the latest collaboration between Miami-based streetwear label Stray Rats and New Balance. Releasing earlier this month, alongside the black and pink colorway, they also dropped this brown and green colorway as well, and both pairs retailed for a price of $250 each, which is the equivalent to roughly 320 Canadian. And the style code for this shoe is M991SRP. So first off, here's a quick look at the box, and this being a made in England pair, it comes in a slightly modified traditional box. So we have this natural cardboard finish, but alongside the normal made in England branding on the left side of the box, we also have this pixelized Stray Rats logo on the left side too. As for the shoes, so this is a made in England pair made in New Balance's Flimby factory. But unlike the more traditional conservative colorways of New Balance, as we've seen before in past Stray Rats collaborations, they opt for a much more vibrant and eccentric colorway. So for the black and pink colorway that I'm reviewing today, let's dive into the details and I'll give you guys a closer look. So the base layer of this shoe on the toe box here, this is covered in this black colored suede. We have this hit of reflective silver 3M right above this in the middle, and overlaid on the sides of the toe box, we have this gray colored Nubuck. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this black colored Nubuck, and then embroidered on the lateral side, we have the word Stray done in this pink colored finish. Covering the eyelets, we have more of that gray colored Nubuck with these purple colored eyelets at the very top, and then beneath this, on the mid panel, we have this black colored Nubuck with a secondary layer underneath of reflective 3M. Stitched in the middle, we have the New Balance N logo, which is done also in the same reflective finish, and is done in a combination of pink and black. And then running down the bottom of the shoe, we have more of that gray colored Nubuck. Moving downwards, so this black layer here, this is again black colored suede, and we have more gray colored Nubuck stitched on top. And then covering the back of the shoe, we have more black colored Nubuck. We have this oval shaped cutout in the middle, which reveals the 991 branding embroidered in the center. And at the very top, we have more of that reflective silver 3M finish. Surrounding the bottom of the back heel, we have this purple colored TPU heel clip, which gives you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. And then turning our attention back to the front, so for the laces, these come with 3 different lace options. So my favorite pair were these pink colored laces, but they also give you a black colored pair and a gray pair as well. Underneath this, the tongue is constructed out of this black colored mesh, but we have this Nubuck overlay on top with New Balance 991 branding embroidered in black. And on the back side of the tongue, we have this tag with Made in England branding. So both the back of the tongue and the inner liner of this shoe. And then taking a look at the insoles, these come with a very well padded foam lined insole. It's finished in this black color on top, and we have both New Balance and Stray Rats co-branding stamped on the heel. So the upper of the shoe sits atop this full length absorbed foam midsole, and this is entirely painted in this black colored finish. We have these pink colored foam hits on both the forefoot and underneath the back heel, and then turning the shoe over to the bottom, the entire outsole here is constructed out of this black colored rubber. We have this N-shaped traction pattern on the forefoot, along with New Balance branding on the back heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of the Stray Rats 991 in this black and pink colorway. For those wondering how these fit, so these fit a little bit more snug than your traditional New Balance shoe. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and for New Balances, I wear between a 9.5 and a 10, and I got these in a size 10, which is what I consider to be my true size. But I felt like these ran a little bit narrow from a width perspective, so if you have really wide feet, you might want to consider passing on this shoe. So just to give you guys a point of reference, I go a half size down or a 9.5 in New Balance silhouettes like the 992, the 990 V3, V4, V5, the 993, the 550, and the 998. And in comparison, I usually stick true to size or a size 10 in the 991, the 997, the 990 V2 because of its more narrow toe box, the 1500, and the 1530. Moving on to comfort, so the 991 is a decent shoe from a comfort standpoint. The foam they utilize is absorbed foam technology, so it gives you a good balance between support and softness. And while I wouldn't necessarily say the 991 is like the most comfortable New Balance shoe in my collection, it's still a pretty decent shoe for just everyday casual use. But because this shoe is primarily constructed out of suede and Nubuck instead of mesh, your feet might warm up a little bit faster, so this might not necessarily be the best shoe to wear, for example, during hot seasons in the summer. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, I thought the material quality was pretty good. This being a made in England pair, my expectations are usually pretty high, and I gotta say the quality of the materials delivered. The suedes, the Nubuck felt pretty good to the touch, and I honestly had no complaints about that. However, the craftsmanship left a little bit to be desired. I had a lot of really long threads I had to trim off myself, and there was quite a few glue stains as well. And I also noticed for the Nubuck, I don't know if this happened in transit when it was in the box, maybe the left and the right foot were sliding against each other or something like that, but there were some scuff marks that was pretty noticeable across both the left and the right feet. So I've definitely seen better crafted shoes from Flimby before, but overall I wouldn't say it was bad, just a little bit disappointing given the high price point. So with all that out of the way now, let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. To be honest with you guys, when I first saw the images of this shoe, I wasn't completely sold. However, being a huge Ninja Turtles fan, someone made a comment that it looks like this is the Shredder pair and the brown one is the Splinter pair, and because of that, that really caught my eye. Getting these in hand now, I gotta say though, I'm not totally in love with this black and pink one. I think it just doesn't really fit my personal style. So it's more of a game time decision whether I'm gonna be holding on to these or if I'm gonna have to let them go. But I wanna know what you guys think about this black and pink Stray Rats New Balance 991. For those that copped, what do you guys think about these in hand? And for those of you guys who passed, were you just a bigger fan of the brown and green pair, or were both colorways just not doing it for you? So let me know down below your thoughts. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So thank you guys for your continued love and support. I plan to do one more video this year, which is the Stray Rats brown and green colorway, but I'll say it again, thank you for the continued support throughout this year, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.